Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the very first lesson in geography, that is resources and development. The term resources can simply be defined as materials or things that are useful to mankind, or on the other hand, everything available in our environment and used to satisfy our needs. Technically speaking, they must be accessible, economically feasible, and culturally acceptable, referred to as resources. Human beings transform the available materials as resources and use them. Human beings, the superior creatures, or the essential components of resources, they make use of the materials found in their surrounding areas. We can classify resources into different kinds on the basis of their origin as biotic and abiotic, and on the basis of their exhaustibility the resources can be divided into two types as renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Resources which will never get exhausted and can be used more and more are called renewable resources. Resources such as solar energy, wind energy, wildlife, etc., fall into this category of resources. The renewable resources may further be divided into continuous or flow. Resources which are limited and get exhausted are referred to as non-renewable resources. These resources take millions of years to form or occur over a very long geological time. Minerals of all kinds and mineral fuels fall under this category of resources. Resources can be categorized as individual, community, national, and international on the basis of their ownership. Resources owned privately by individuals are called individual resources. People like us own lands of different types, like farmhouses, cultivable lands, and some own plots, houses, and other properties. Whereas the community owned resources are accessible to all the members of the community. Resources like public well, grazing grounds, burial grounds, playgrounds, market, public parks, etc., fall into this category of resources. Resources that are owned by a country or nation are referred as national resources. Say, for example, mineral resources, water resources, forests, and wildlife, etc. Further, within the political boundaries, an oceanic area up to 12 nautical miles, that is 22.2 kilometer from the coast, termed as territorial water, and resources therein belong to the nation. Roads, canals, railways, etc. fall under national resources. International resources are regulated by international institutions. The oceanic resources beyond 200 nautical miles of the exclusive economic zone belong to open ocean and no individual country can utilize these resources without the concurrence of international institutions. Finally, on the basis of the status of development, resources can be divided into potential, developed stock, and reserves. Potential resources are the resources which are found in a region but have not been utilized. Example: Rajasthan and Gujarat have enormous potential for the development of wind and solar energy, but so far these have not been developed properly. Developed resources. Resources which are surveyed and their quality and quantity have been determined for utilization. The development of resources depends on technology and level of their feasibility. Minerals in the environment which have been potential to satisfy human needs, but human beings do not have the appropriate technology to access these, are called stock. Say, for example, hydrogen can be used as a rich source of energy, but we do not have advanced technology to use it. Resources which can be used for meeting future requirements are called reserves. These are the subset of the stock. The water in the dams, forests, is a reserve which can be used in the future.